Case against a suspect arrested for the murder of Ekurhuleni forensic accountant Mpho Mafole has been postponed to August. Mafole was gunned down at the end of June. The suspect has been named as Thabani Ntshalintshali. Nqobile Madlala is our reporter tracking that story. And Nqobile, I understand you're in conversation with the National Prosecuting Authority.
Yes, indeed, Michelle, especially because we understand that Thabani Ntshalintshali, who's also been named as the accused here, is out on bail. And I want to bring in NPA to speak to us about this. I mean, it is a grave concern for the family. One of the sore points is that this person was already on bail.
Indeed, it is painful to the family. We've had a brief meeting with them just to take them through the process that will be happening in court today, and also just to extend our condolences as the NPA. The accused person is facing another case of murder. He was supposed to be back in court on the 12th of August as it was set down for trial after he was released on bail of 5,000 rands. So, as the NPA, we have already indicated in court that we will be opposing his new application in this matter to be released on bail. And we were taken a bit aback by the defense in court when they wanted us to state the reasons why we will be opposing the bail application. Because the onus is on the accused person to convince the court by adducing evidence that there are indeed exceptional circumstances, since it is offences that falls within the ambit of Schedule 6. However, the prosecutor complied. We've given our provisional reasons as to why we'll be opposing bail. Amongst others, the fact that we'll be raising that the accused has a propensity of committing violent crimes. He is out on bail on a murder case, and here he is again charged with the murder of Mpho Mafole.
And I want to take you to what we saw, of course, in court when you were explaining that. But one might think that this is some of the issues that NPA might be dealing with, where you have repeat offenders.
Indeed, we have seen several of similar cases where an accused person is granted bail and then they go and commit further offences, which is our duty as the state to raise such issues in court. We have already raised the fact that the accused person before court is facing another charge of murder, which is a pending case that is ongoing before the court. So we can only do so much as the state by ensuring that this information is brought to the attention of the court. However, the decision lies with the court.
And whilst we're talking about that decision, as NPA, can we then say that you are confident that going to court you will be able to give these reasons that this person must not get bail again?
Well, we have sufficient information that we can place before court for the court to come to a just conclusion. Much of the information will be divulged in court. We will not be trying the accused person in the media. We are court officials, and therefore we observe the decorum of the court. Out of respect for the court, much of those details will be divulged in court.
We appreciate your time. That is the NPA spokesperson. Just giving us details, of course, Michelle, of what happened in court. The family was quite sore to hear that this was a repeat. If, of course, he is the one that has done the murder, we understand that he's charged with the murder. But they were just saying that it's very difficult to see this happening again out in the streets. And that's what we're hearing with NPA as well, that they're saying that they're going to be putting that in court as well to say, consider this and not give this person bail, especially because this is Schedule 6.
Nqobile Madlala, thanks very much for that update.